Before I was saved and before my relationship with God, he wasn't really on my radar. I had always been in regular attendance at church. I knew about God, but I didn't know God. Ever since my relationship with God has grown, it's just been, it sounds so cliche, but a whole different life. Like, my life actually has a different meaning than what it was before.
Jesus to me he is the rock to my life. He was there for me even when I necessarily didn't want him there, and he pursued me even when I pushed him away and tried to ignore him. He 100% pursued me even when I didn't even realize he was pursuing me.
In my life, I've been through a lot with family issues and my own issues, anger, stress, drug use, alcohol abuse. Without Christ, I don't think I'd be where I am today. When I was younger, I lost my faith, I lost all hope, and many times I was questioned, who was Christ back then, and back then I would have said, nothing. And now, to me, Christ is everything down to the smile on my face. It's someone I can believe in, it's someone I can put my trust in, my faith in, someone I can rely on. It's basically what I wake up for.
What Christ means to me, it's more of a thing that's beyond anything that we can ever imagine. It's something that something that we can reach out to, that's there to help us regardless of the decisions that we've made.
I think the whole baptism thing just kind of scared me. In my mind, I thought I had nothing to prove to anyone, and as bad as it sounds, I didn't see a need for me to go stand up in front of hundreds of people and like some kind of show and just show that I had devotion and love for Christ. Looking back now, I see how stupid and dumb that was of me to think that I had nothing to prove to anyone, because 2 years down the road, after my relationship with Christ has really been rolling, I realized that it's not about proving anything to anyone. I have nothing to prove. The only thing that I have to prove is to God, my love for God. It's become such more of a personal thing for me, and
now that I see the light, I'm ready to be baptized, and I want to be baptized because before, I've always known who Jesus was, who God was. I grew up with a Catholic family, so I always knew who he was, but I never had that relationship with him, and I always felt that there was kind of a hole there before, and it wasn't until that I was saved that I finally realized what was missing from that hole, and it was Jesus. So that's why I want to get baptized, because I now have a relationship with Jesus.
I want to be baptized because I feel like that's the only way that I can truly wash myself of my sins and just take everything that I've done wrong in my life and all the sins that I've made and just make a new start and forget about it. I don't know, if I wash myself clean away from everything, then I can really serve God better than I always have before, and grow closer and possibly be able to help people who are in my shoes at one point in time or who are in it now.
And the reason why I want to get baptized is because I've made a lot of poor decisions in my life, and through coming to the church and hearing the word and things like that, I know now that that's not how I want to live my life anymore. And I know that through baptism will give me a fresh start, and I want that start, and I know I can get that start through Jesus. That's why I want to be baptized.